guys, I have another holiday set that I want to talk to you about. I know it is only September, but they're coming out, so we might as well buy them and start having fun with them. And before I even get into this, I want to say that I love this set. I think this is an amazing value. And this is by Tarte, and this is the Tarteist Toolbox brush set and magnetic palette. And it comes with 5 brushes, one double-ended eyeshadow brush, one complexion brush, a double-ended foundation brush, and a double-ended highlighter brush, and a double-ended concealer brush. And this sells for $44. I bought this on Sephora.com, and it says that it is a $164 value. Okay, well, let's open this up and take a closer look. Okay, so here we are up close, and here is the outside box, and you can see that it retails for $44, and you can see up close where it says that it is a $164 retail value, $57 Canada, $213 retail value. And then it shows the brushes and what's inside. It says Tarte High Performance Naturally. Some people have said that they didn't like this pattern, that it kind of looked, I don't know, oldish. I don't know. But I like it. I think it, in person, I think it's really pretty. But I mean, I really like pink. On the back, it says Tarte Works of Tarte Holiday 2016. It has a to and a from on it. And then it says, here's what's inside. 5 limited edition gold brushes. And then I've already said this to you. It says Tarte.com. And it says cruelty free. And that it's vegan friendly. Okay, so that's the outside box. Oh, here we go, where it says Tarteist Toolbox, brush set, and magnetic palette. And that's just the SKU. Okay, so there's the outside box. Okay, so here's the box itself. And you can see the little, I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. Here is the little Tarte in gold. It's got like this gold line around it. And I don't think anyone said in the reviews when I watched this, but this feels like fabric on the outside, which is nice for a change. Although you could definitely stain this very easily and it wouldn't wipe off, and there's some white on here. Okay, so let's open it up. So inside you have your brushes and this really, really, really pretty pink satiny type of material. And then on this side is a plastic sleeve, like protector thing. And this is magnetic back here. And I got my Sephora Z palette, and I thought I would put some of those in there and show you guys how much it could hold. Here is the smallest Z palette, so here's kind of a comparison of, you know, like what size that is. Okay, let's look at the brushes. And I have been using these for at least a week, and I love them. I have some other Tarte brushes that I'm going to show in comparison that I paid one like $35 for and $25 for the other, and that's just one brush. And this is $44 for all of these. Okay, so here they are out of the package. And these things are so soft. They're amazing, amazing, amazing brushes. And they're gold. And they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. So, so pretty. Very pretty. And I also want to mention that I've used these and I've washed them. I think sometimes after you wash brushes, they're not as amazing as they were beforehand, and these held up. They really did. since I mentioned washing your brushes, I thought I'd show you what I use to wash my brushes with. This is by Artis, and this is the brush cleansing foam. I went on their website and ordered this, and it comes out in like this mousse type of pump, and you can just use these right on your brushes, and you don't have to rinse them, which is nice. I do, like, I get it on my brushes and then wash them with water and let them dry, but I love this stuff. I started out with a smaller bottle, and then I worked my way up to this bigger bottle, and this is totally worth the money. I really love this. I've not really been happy with any other brush cleanser that I've used in the past, so just thought I would mention this because I think this is really a good product. And I do have their brushes too, which is an investment, but this stuff is great. Okay, the first brush that we're going to talk about is called the double-ended foundation brush, and it is densely packed. It's kind of at an angle, if you can see that. Oh, it's really, really soft, but firm at the same time. And then on the other side, can also be used for foundation, which I don't usually use this kind for foundation. I'll show you what I used for foundation compared to this. But this is really, really nice. And I know there's a lot of reviews on YouTube that people really like this. I'll show you what I use compared to this. The Artis brush, and you can see it's dirty. I've been using it. I didn't have time to wash it. And this is, and I want to say, I bought this in a set, but I want to say that this, so here, we'll compare. These are pretty comparable. This could, I mean, I wouldn't call it a dupe because that's a lot softer. This is obviously a lot firmer here, but anyways, I think this one, if you buy this alone, is around $45. So anyways, just thought I would show you that. So that is a double-ended foundation brush. I haven't been using it just because I really like my other brush, and I get ready for work in like 5 minutes. I'm a nurse, and I literally throw my makeup on, and I think if I have some time off from work, I'll play around with this, but for right now, when I'm in such a hurry, I grab the other brush. But this, I think I'll probably use this like under my eyes to kind of work in my foundation. That's kind of nice, but I'll show you what I've been using for that. So we'll jump into the next brush. Okay, this next brush is the double-ended concealer brush, and this is so soft. When people say brushes are so soft, like, this is really, really soft. Like, I'm in my 40s, and I work a lot, and my face just, I don't know, it takes a beating, and in my everyday life, I sweat a lot, I don't know, and like under my eyes, they get so sore from where I don't get enough sleep, and I work too long, and a lot of times I don't use concealer because I feel like it draws more attention to the lines under my eyes. But my foundation I use under there, and this is really perfect to get into those corner of your eyes. And it's so soft, like it feels good on my eyes. It's like a massage. Okay, so then this end is just kind of little and pointed. And this, I think this is great to get, like to draw, you know, to do like, what am I trying to say? Eyeshadow under your eye to kind of smoke it out a little bit. I think that would be perfect for that, which I never seem to have time to do anything like that. But if I did have time, this is the brush I would go to. Okay, the next brush is called the double-ended highlighter brush. And this is, again, so super soft, but I've been using this nonstop. And this, I'm pretty sure I cleaned this, but I've been using this for bronzer, and I think it stained it. I think it was a little bit more pure white when we first started, but I've been using this nonstop. Absolutely nonstop. I've been using it for bronzer and for blush, and what I really like about this is it's dense, but it's a little fluffy at the same time. So I don't know if you have it, but I have a lot of sets that the blush is in a smaller container and that it's hard to get into. I'm going to show you an example of some of these holiday sets that have come out and how hard it is to get into the blush with, like, say, my regular blush brush versus using this. I know this looks a little bit small. Well, I guess I should show you this too. This is the I think this is what they're calling the complexion brush, and it's smaller too, and it's a little bit more dense than this. This, maybe not. I don't know, this one has a little bit more of a point to it. But both of these are great for getting into those smaller sections of blush. I'm going to show you. Blush and highlighter, both. Before I got this set, this is by Too Faced. This is the blush brush that I was using. I don't pick it up anymore. I like these better. I mean, I guess I still do some. It depends on if I'm at home or at work. But, okay, let me get out the blush and the highlighter I'm talking about. Okay, here is this Christmas in New York, the Chocolate Shop, Cocoa Powder Infused Holiday Palette from Too Faced. And they're these smaller pans of, we've got chocolate covered strawberry, chocolate soleil, bronzer, and inner light highlighter. And what I like about these brushes is they fit in here perfectly. Absolutely perfect. And like my other blush brush, it fits in here, but it's wider, and I end up getting it all over the outer packaging, and I feel like I'm losing product. And this one especially gets in here really, really well, but yet it's fluffy enough that I can spread it around, and I'm not just getting it like concentrated in one area. Say like this Real Techniques brush. It gets in here perfectly too, but it's so densely packed that I end up getting too much on my face, and I end up looking like a clown, especially when I'm in a hurry. So that's why, and I like this because this is fluffier, but it's a little bit, I mean, it does fit in there, but it's a little bit, but I have some even smaller blushes that I have trouble getting into that I'll show you. So there's those. Okay, this set is by Too Faced as well. I really like Too Faced. This is called Soulmates, Carrie and Big. It's a blush and a bronzer together. And the blush in here is so small that if I do this, I end up getting bronzer too. I can't get in there. And plus it's in there kind of packed. Like you can see the end of my finger, how small it is. This gets in there perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And so doesn't this. And what I was using to get down in here is this Real Techniques setting brush, which this is another good alternative. Like, this was $8. You can pick this up at Ulta or Walmart. I live in a smaller town, doesn't seem to have this, but this is a good kind of dupe for this end of this brush. I think these are pretty comparable, but that's not what our review is on. So that really gets in there, and so doesn't this one. This one's a little bit big, but it works. This holiday set, Naughty Kisses and Sweet Cheeks, has these tiny little blushes in here. And some people were commenting under this video saying, I hope I can get into these. Well, let me show you how well these brushes get into this. If you haven't seen these are like a gloss and a blush with to and from on the back. This is turning out to be a long video. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here's these tiny little blushes. And these colors are Love Flush Dream Lover and Love Flush Baby Love and Crazy in Love. And these aren't exclusive to these palettes. So if you like these colors, you can order these in full size, or you can order these. I got these from Sephora.com, and for this package set, it was like $36. Okay, so let's open up these little blushes. See, it's tiny. And my regular blush brush is pretty big for this. I mean, you could get in there, but this one, you can really get in there, especially this side. And you can still, it's fluffy enough that you can spread it around and get in there. And this one gets in there great too. But this isn't too dense. It's such a nice mix of a blush brush. Okay, so there's that color. I'll show you the other ones just in case you wanted to see them. And here's this one. This one's kind of a purple color. Not sure how well you can see it, but there you go. Another example of a small blush that I have trouble getting into. This is NARS, and this is in the color Orgasm. Sorry about the name, guys. When you open this up, I'm going to be careful when I open this because it's starting to break up a little bit. But there it is, and it's small. But this highlighter brush, gets in there really well. This one does, but you can see it's a lot bigger than that container. Here's a couple other examples of little, this is Becca highlighter, and this is in the color Opal, which I've used all this, but I'm just going to show you how small this is compared to other ones. And then also my Marc Jacobs that I got as like a sample for spending so much is pretty small too. So there's tons of little products out there that you need to get into, and I think these brushes are perfect for that. I'll show you the comparison sizes. This is the full size, and this is a smaller size. And then some of the other blushes out there, but these are pretty big. These are by Too Faced also. It's their holiday sets. And here's the Eggnog Latte. There's a blush. And this gets in here really well. This does too, which these are pretty big size. I would say these are average size. So like my regular brush would fit in there just fine. But so there's that from the Eggnog Latte. And here's the Peppermint Mocha. There's the Santa Baby. And then the Gingerbread Cookie. There's those. And you can look under my videos. I've done reviews on these if you'd like to see them. I do want to show you really quick. This is the brush that I have that sells individually. And I paid around, let's see, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea highlighter brush. And this sells alone for $34. And I love this. This, I think it's so, so pretty. It goes along with some of their, here's Tartelette and Bloom. But these go so well together. They all are one big happy family now. And let's see, what else do I have? This is from them. The colors just all go. That's my lipstick that I have. What else do I have from them? Oh, yes, I have this dual-ended. One end's lipstick and one end is gloss. This is by Tarte. Lip Sculptor, lipstick and lip gloss. Let's see if it says the color. The color is, oh my goodness, I'm bad at this. Basic. But anyways, all this goes really well together. And this is kind of like a stippling brush. I love this for blush so I don't get too much on. This is the packaging that this Tarte this Tarte highlighter brush came in. If you look for this in the stores, and let's see if you can see on here. This says highlighter brush, and yeah. But anyways, so here is the packaging if you're looking for this in like Sephora or something. Okay, so the last brush that I have to show you is the double-ended eyeshadow brush. And I really, really like this. This end right here, I think, is great to just put eyeshadow on, like an all-over color to blend things out. And then this end, I really like this, like to pack on color, but I really like it for in my crease to put in eyeshadow. Obviously eyeshadow, it's an eyeshadow brush, but And this is so soft. Again, these are amazing brushes. Okay, I wanted to show you the one that I recently purchased. This is from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. So here's, let's turn it around. Here's kind of the comparison. And this one retails for $24. So this one's, as you can see, a little bit bigger, actually a lot bigger. And this one seems to be smaller down here. And then the packaging for that, I always keep my packaging. For the other one, let's see, it says, I know it's in here somewhere, a double-ended eyeshadow brush. So there's the packaging for this other one. This is amazing eyeshadow brush. This is a great value. I really think it comes out to be cheap for these brushes, honestly. You just have to come up with the $44. I think this is a great gift for someone that's just starting out with makeup and wants a little bit nicer brushes. This would be a great Christmas gift for someone. Okay, let's talk about the toolbox that it comes with. Okay, so here it is. It's pretty weighty. Is that a word? It's a little bit heavy, but to me that just means sturdy. Your makeup's expensive. Even if it's not expensive, I feel like it protects it. If you were traveling, this, I'm telling you, this would not get smashed. And this is a pretty decent size, but it's not huge. Let's compare this to something that, you know, for reference. Okay, well, we already talked about, like, the Z palette. Like, this is an alternative to this. This is magnetic. And the inside of this is magnetic, too. So there's that. And that's the smallest one. Yeah, that's the smallest one you can get. Okay, so for reference, here is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. So it's slightly larger than that. Here I have a Stila, Eyes Are the Window to Your Soul. There you saw me in my pajamas. And then here's the Too Faced Totally Cute. So there you can kind of get an idea. Look, I've already gotten something on it. Let's see if it'll wipe off. It did, but not very well. I can still see it, so that's definitely a down. Okay, so here it is open, and I really like this plastic thing that's gonna keep because the powders kind of come off of things, and but I think you could put like other things in here too. Besides just the palettes, you could put other cosmetics in here. Like, let's see what would fit. Okay, so that's not gonna fit, but this would totally fit in there. Would it close? No, not gonna work. Okay, so Totally Cute. Oh, it's magnetic. That's funny. It doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's see if Stila. Nope, it's not gonna close there, so that's not gonna work. What else could we fit in here? We could put a highlighter. Would it close? Nope, it's not going to close either. Okay, so maybe not too much makeup's going to fit in here. I bet you these little babies would fit in here. Yes, they would. There's a winner. Those would fit in there. Let's see. So that's blush. And our Marc Jacobs. Those aren't magnetic, so those aren't going to stick. Let's see if Marc Jacobs. I don't think he's going to fit. Nope. Marc Jacobs is not going to fit. Our NARS and our little Becca, I bet those will fit. Yep, those will fit and close. Here's some of my products I love. Gimme Brow, my favorite mascara, Perversion by Urban Decay. Here's a Melted Matte lipstick from Too Faced and the sketch marker. Let's see if we could get these bad boys in here and close it. Oh, that Melted Matte may be too thick. Nope, I think it's the lipstick that's throwing us off. So no lipstick, but that's pretty cool. That's kind of a neat idea. So we've got highlighter, blush, and we've got mascara, eyebrow stuff, and an eyeliner. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. Okay, let's move over some of my stuff from the Z palette. Okay, so here's a blush that fits in there. Okay, so I fit in here a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. All this stuff right here, this is from last year's Too Faced Christmas palette. I depotted it. And then here's a bunch of eyeshadows that'll fit in here. One thing I just realized that wasn't included with this set that does come with the Z palette are extra magnets, but you know, just know that some things might not stick to this. So, okay guys, well I think that concludes my review. I know this got to be a little bit lengthy, but I just get into these videos. I get excited for makeup. Okay guys, well thanks for watching and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I think this is a great gift.